Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Myself, I am Lavkush Jogi. I have completed M.sc in Agriculture, Seed Science and Technology, specialization Seed Science and Technology from HNBGU Central University, SRINAGAR, Uttarakhand in 2020. I have got 52 rank in PhD program Seed Science and Technology from Indian Council of Agricultural Research ICAR in 2021. Today I am going to topic principle of seed processing, seed drying and seed treatment. Seed processing, the process of removal of dockage in a seed lot and preparation of seed for marketing is called seed processing. Or seed processing refers to all steps necessary for preparation of harvested seed for marketing, namely handling, drying, seedling, preconditioning, cleaning, size, grading, treating, and packaging, etc. That is known as seed processing. Principle of seed processing. What do we want for seed? Unformed and successful establishment. What we do not want to see? Weedly crops, diseased crop, unwin maturity. Seed crop received from the field after harvesting is never pure. Mixed with it are the undesirable material, namely inert material, light and chaffy seeds of sized seeds damage for deteriorated seeds, soil clods, seed for other crops, weed seed, soil particles, and other inert material. These contaminants must be removed after harvest, extraction, and threshing to get pure crop. Seed for replanting contaminants removal is done is seed con- conditioning plant through the use of various separating equipments in series that the advantage of the physical purity difference between the crop seed and contaminants. The function of seed processing is to remove or minimize these contaminants to a level as per minimum seed certification standard adopted for a particular crops. Contaminants are removed by procedures utilizing machine which exploit the difference in physical characteristics of the desirable seed and other components in the mixture. These physical properties include length, width, thickness, shaft density, thermal velocity, dredge coefficients, reflexivity, surface texture, electrical conductivity, and resilience. Seed separators are designated to utilize the difference in a single physical property or combination of physical properties. Objective of seed processing: removal of excess seed moisture, genetic purity, physical purity, freedom from pest, removal of impurities, immature seed plant materials, dockage, mechanically damaged seed, enhance storability of seeds. The ultimate aim of seed processing is to improve the real value, planting value of seed, etc. Real value oblique planting value of seed Braver equal purity percentage multiply germination percentage divided 100 upon. Enhance seed processing improve physical and physiological value of seed. Why heterozygosity occur in a seed lot? Viability in soil for fertility, physical, chemical, and biological properties. Variability in management practice like irrigation, application of nutrient, etc. Variability in ability of seedling for utilizing in inputs. Variability in pest and disease attack. Position of foot in a plant or the position of seed in a pod. Principle of seed processing. Physical difference suitable mechanism. Seed size varies from small to bold. Suitable mechanism area air screen cleaner come greater. Density in field immature to when mature length weight to dense seeds. Specific gravity separator. Shape round of oval and different shape spiral separator. Surface texture rough, smooth of wrinkled and rough, roll mill and dover mill. Color of seeds light color or dark color. Electronic color is shorter. Affinity to liquid magnetic separator, conductivity of seed low to high, electronic separator, seed vigor size plumels inside seed, internal status of the seed like hollowness, insect infestation, impact damage of seed health. Soft x-ray shorter, suitable magnetic release. The ultimate goal of seed processing is to improve seed lot quality, maximize seed recovery. Requirement in seed processing. There should be complete separation. There should be minimum seed loss. Upgrading should be possible for any particular quality. There should be more efficiency. It should have only minimum requirements. Type of materials removed during seed processing. Inert material, common wheat seeds, noxious seed, weed seed, deteriorated weed seeds, damaged seeds, other crop seeds, other variety seeds, off-size seeds. Sequence of operation in seed processing. Sequence of operation in based on characteristics of seeds such as size, weight, length, surface, structure, color, and moisture content. Because each each crop seed process particular seed structure, the sequence of operation will be performed with proper equipments. It involves the following stage: drying, regime, pre-cleaning, conditioning, parley ovens are removed by using to debrider, cleaning, separating or upgrading, treating, followed by drying, wetting, bagging, store or shipping. Some important points: principle of seed processing. First, drying dehiscence fruit can be extracted by drying. Second, decortications decortifications is used to for groundnut. Third, V extraction is commonly used on bitter gourd. 4. Pre-cleaning mainly used to for improve physical purity. 5. Pre-cleaning of seed is called of stratifications. 6. Pre-cleaning of seed is essential increase efficiency of seed processing. 7. Air is commonly used in seed processing mechanically to remove dust. Extraction of seed are stoned by removal of the fleshly part pump of fruits like berries and drops is called doubling. 9. Method of cleaning seed from particles with higher or lower specific density by submerging in water or other liquid is called as flotation. 10. In gas delenting of cotton, the gas used in dry hydrochloride acid gas. 11. Acid used for seed extraction of tomato, HCl hydrochloric acid. 12. 12. Acid blending of cotton is done with H2SO4 sulfuric acid. 13. The process of removing large size particle in seed processing is scalping. 14. Removal of seed from pod in groundnut is called as decortication. 15. Scalping is pre-cleaning. 16. Seed processing is done from improving physical quality. Improving physical quality. 17. Cleaning is the second step in processing. 18. The processing, the role of scalper is roughly cleaning. 19. Scale exclusive glooms in force seed can removed by debrider. 20. Barley evans are removed by using debrider. 20. Threshing is the process of detaching grains from earheads. 21. Winnowing is the process of separating good seed from a mixture of grains. 22. In barley, debrider is used for removal of evidence. In paddy, cell flotations using egg is the wet grade techniques. 23. Acetone is the organic solvent used for specific gravity grading in marigold and casuarina. 24. In peas, grading can be done based on surface tension property. 25. Water flotation technique is highly suitable for paddy crops. 26. Expanded IDS incubations drying separation. Next topic, seed drying. Drying is a normal part of seed maturation process. The amount of moisture is the seed is probably the most important factor influencing the longevity and germination capacity of seed. Seed of fleshy fruit such as tomato have much higher moisture content at harvest and may absorb more water during their wet extraction process. On the contrary, some seeds are relatively, relatively dry at the time of harvest. Example, wheat, onion, amaranthus, brassica, etc. Some seeds must be dried down the minimum moisture content before they can germinate. Low seed moisture content is a prerequisite for long-term storage and the most important factor affecting longevity. Seed lose viability and vigor during processing and storage mainly because of high seed moisture content. Why is seed drying? Seed drying refers to reducing the seed moisture to safer level. Lowering down the seed moisture content of safe limit is very important to maintain seed viability and vigor, which may otherwise deteriorate due fast due to attack of pest microorganism and heating damage due to high respiration rate of the moist seeds. Why seed drying? Seed can be safely stored when they have been dried to moisture content of less than 13%. Drying maintains seed ability to germinate and their vigor for longer periods. Drying control mold growth and activity of other organisms that reduce the quality of stored seed. Drying reduces seed decolorations which otherwise lower its market value. Problems associated with high seed moisture. High moisture increase the respiration rate of seed which in turn rise the seed temperature. Example is large scale seed storage respiring seed many generate heat of kill the seed quickly. Mood growth will be encouraged by high moisture. Insects such as weevils can breed fast and higher seed moisture, causing damage to seeds. Factor influencing seed quality during drying. Temperature of drying years. Highest seed quality of brinjal was recorded at 40 degrees Celsius air temperature. In tomato, seed quality was not affected up to 45 degrees Celsius air temperature. In wheat, the best temperature for drying is 40-45 degrees Celsius, but 55 degrees Celsius seed quality is adversely affected. Loss in seed quality is high temperature may be affect attributed to internal injury caused to seed during rapid drying and due to excessive stretching of cell membrane resulting in loss of integrity of seed coat. Almost also the high temperature, the rapid evaporations of moisture from the surface of seed may cause extreme moisture stress which may damage the embryo. Air flow rate. A rule of thumb for drying rate about 0.3% removal of moisture per hour with a air flow rate for mq minute per mq of grade at 50 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity of air. It is an important term used for defining to water control of air. Relative humidity is the ratio between amount of water air is carrying or to the amount of water is it could carry at the same temperature when fully saturated and is measured in percentage. As they are heating, its relative humidity goes down, lower the relative humidity of the air at given temperature and faster shall be the rate of drying that can be done at that temperature. Period of exposure. As a thumb rule, the drying time should not extend 7 days. Grain composition, initial moisture content of seed, final required moisture content of seed, type of dryer. Effect of seed moisture on its storage. Seed moisture effect on seed orthodox seeds only. 380. Moisture content of developing seed not mature of harvest. 1840. Physiological maturity. Mature seed high respiration rate, susceptible to field deteriorations. Heating occur if seed invoked without proper ventilations. 13-18%. Respiration rate is still high. Mold and insect can damage the seed. Seed is resistant to mechanical damage. 10-13%. Seed is store will for 6-8 months in open storage under temperature climates. At 10%, seed sufficiently dry to for 1-3 years upon storage at low temperature. Plus minus 18% safe seed moisture for skillet storage. 0 to 4% extreme desiccation on seed can be damaged. 4-8% safe seed moisture of slip storage. 33 to 60% seed germinate when they imbibe water. Principle of seed drying. Seed is a living entity and hygroscopic in nature, so drying must be take care of two factors. A. The water vapor equilibrium. Equilibrium moisture content, moisture equilibrium between seed and air. B. Probability of the occurrence of seed injury. Moisture equilibrium between seed and air. Equilibrium moisture content EMS. All seed are hygroscopic in nature, hence movement of moisture across seed will depend upon the water vapor difference between the seed and surrounding environment. The seed can be dried. Vapor will move out of seed when is water vapor pressure of seed is higher than the outside environment. When the situation a reserve is reserved, seed will absorb moisture from the environment. When two vapor pressures are equal, there is moisture equilibrium between seed and air. No movement of water will take place. B. Probability of the occurrence of seed injury. Seed is a living entity, hence is the affected by all those factors which influencing life. A vapor Pressure gradient away from seed is created during drying. Greater the degree of gradient, faster will be drying. But seed is susceptible to heat. In general, seed survive up to 110 degree Fahrenheit, 43.3 degrees Celsius temperature. Hence, drying should be done less than this temperature to avoid heat damage to the seed. Remember, rapid seed drying lead to hard seed. Solo seed drying cause mold growth. Hence, the optimum drying rate should be used to dry the seed. A rule of thumb for drying rate about 0.3% removal of moisture per hour with a air flow rate for MQ minute per hour MQ of grain at 50 degrees Celsius. The rate of drying will be less if initial moisture content of seed low and temperature of drying air is below 50 degrees Celsius. Methods of seed drying. Mainly three methods are followed. First, natural drying. Seed lose moisture naturally in the standing crop during and after maturity and needs no help of the farmer. The extent of natural drying is controlled by weather and maturity at harvest. Second, sun drying. Seed are dried by spreading them on the floor under diffuse sunlight are safe said because direct sunlight is harmful to seed viability due to ultraviolet radiations. Straying of loads should be done frequently of facilitate rapid drying, also called indirect solar drying, drying with natural air. The main advantage for sun drying it is that it requires no additional expenditure or special requirements. The disadvantages are delayed harvest, risk of weather damage, and increased chance of mechanical admixture. 3. Artificial drying. Artificial drying is two types. First, forced air drying, hot air, oven drying. Oblique. Second, drying with desiccants with silica gel. First, forced air drying. Forced air drying. In this system, the air naturally heated is forced through the seed. It is based on the principle of moisture equilibrium between seed and air. The air passing through damp seed picks up water. The evaporations cool air and seed the heat necessary for evaporating the water come from temperature of the air. This is most fundamental principle of air seed drying. The following drying temperature may be suggested. Air temperature of 30-35 degrees Celsius lower seed moisture content to 10 to 12%. Air temperature of 35 to 45 degrees Celsius lower seed moisture content to 5 to 10%. Air temperature of 45 to 55 degrees Celsius lower seed moisture content to 3 to 5%. Seed dryers should be selected for safe drying without danger to the seed germination. The dryer must have adequate temperature controls. Capacity the meet or requirements of processing operation is with which the dryer can be integrated into the processing line if seeds are dried and processed in a continuous operation. Proper cooling of seed after drying if artificial heat is used. Type of dryers. Batch dryer. Seed does not move during drying. Different shape, different size. Holding capacity 1 2 kg to several tons. Several tons. Small one are known as batch dryer. Big capacity one are known as bin dryer. Non unformed drying. Continuous flow dryer. Grain move during drying. The come in different shape and size. More unformed drying of seed due to the mixing shorter drying period. Drying losses are less. Capacities range from 1 to 100 ton or more. Precise control on drying parameters. Second, seed drying with silica gel. Silica gel is the most effective designate a moisture absorbing material for the drying seed, especially for a small seed lot high value seed, as the gel absorb moisture from air, gradually change in color from deep blue to light pink. Silica gel can reactivated re-dried after the absorbs moisture by heating oven oblique microwave, which drive off the moisture. As silica gel get dried, its color against change to deep blue. Procedure: determine the weight of seed, including packet of seeds packets of seed. Measure equal amount of silica gel. Place the seed of silica gel in a airtight container for 7 days. Questions: the size of the container should be small and in the relation to the quantity of size to be dried. When used to directed silica gel dries seed more 12% moisture content to 5% for small seed and 7% for large seed in 7 days. This method of during is used to for long-term storage of seed, small seed lot, light value seed, observation of germplasm. Silica gel can be reused. For this, it can be dried by using heated air oven or microwave. Thumb rule of effective of seed moisture and temperature of storage. First, 1% decrease in seed moisture content nearly doubles storage of potential of seed, and this rule of is applicable between seed moisture content of 5 to 14%. Second, 10 degree Fahrenheit decrease in temperature nearly doubles the storage life of seed, and the rule is applicable between 30 to 87 degree Fahrenheit or 0 to 30 degrees Celsius. Third, good seed storage is achieved when relative humidity in storage environment percentage plus storage temperature Fahrenheit de- decrease are 100, but contribution of temperature should not more than 50%. Loss of viability is in important agriculture and horticulture crops. Species years: Ablomuscus esculentum 3 to 5 years. Ablyza destica 8 to 10 years. Allium cepa onion 1 to 3 years. Antrithium mangus 3 4 year. Asparagus officinalis 2 3 years. Begonia species 2 3 years. Beta vulgaris 4 6 years. Brassica oleracea 3 5 years. Calendula officinal 3 5 years. Cannabis sativa 4 6 years. Capsicum annum 2 4 years. Sisorium nvidiae 4 5 years. Citrullus lenatus for 10 years. Corendrum sativum 2 3 years. Cucumis mellow 5 6 years. Cucumis sativus 5 7 years. Cucurbita pepo 4 6 years. Dahlia species 2 3 years. Dacus carota 3 5 years. Figopurium esculentum 2 3 years. Zervera jusmuni 0.25 to 0.50 years. Helianthus species 4 5 2 year. Lectua sativa 4 to 5 years. Legiraria Cicereria 5 6 years. Lantana amira 1 2 years. Medicango species 3 to 5 years. Momoredica species 3 to 4 years. Osimum basileum 4 5 years. Pentunia Hydonia 2 5 years. Hesiolus vulgaris 3 4 years. Bison sativum 3 5 years. Prochuleva grandifolia 3 4 years. Rionum species 1 2 years. Solanum species 4 5 years. Spenia Oleracea 3 5 year. Tegestus species 3 4 year. Triticum acetium 2 4 year. Vicia fava 3 4 year. Giamese 1 to 3 years. Advantage of seed drying. Yearly harvested reducing chance of loss from the weather, maximizing yield by reducing field losses and weather vagaries. And aid of the efficient of the economical labor management, reduce mechanical damage during handling and processing, reduce chance of seed quality and quantity loss during storage. Some important point of seed drying. First, the temperature limit of artificial air drying 110 degree Fahrenheit or 43.33 degrees Celsius. Hard seed code can be removed by using scarifications. 3. Heated air drying limit 110 degree Fahrenheit. 4. If silica gel absorb moisture content color, the gel will be develop pink. 5. High moisturized seeds should be dried at low temperature. 6. Process of bringing grains or other product to a desired moisture or temperature for processing is called tempering. 7. Moisture content of seed is equilibrium with atmospheric humidity at given temperature is termed as equilibrium moisture content. At chemical compound that has a high moisture absorption affinity and can be used for discussions of maintaining a low humidity when stored together with seed is called as descent seed. Topic seed treatment. Seed treatment refers to exposing to seed the certain agent, physiological or chemical or biological, which are able to protect them from pests and provide good health to the seed and emerging plant. In other words, it is a biological, chemical, mechanical, or physical process which is designated to control seed or soil-borne microorganism, resulting in a emergence of healthy seedling and plants. Why to treat seeds? Unaffected seeds are source of viable inoculum and under favorable environmental condition can you causes disease thereby lowering productivity and quality of the produce. Unaffected seed may be fail to germinate, thereby reducing the crop stand or patchy germinations. Unaffected seed can be introduced pathogen to new areas. Seed crop may become unfit from certification in case of disease spread. So seed treatment are helpful in following two ways: prevent insect and disease investigation during storage. Second, control seed-borne disease. Benefit of seed treatment. First, prevention of spread of plant disease, both systematic and non-systematic. Seed treatment are effective in controlling systematic disease like loose smut of wheat, black rot of cabbage, etc. Non-systematic disease that infect seed during harvest or storage periods such as blight of barley, oats, rice, sorghum, etc. can be effectively controlled by appropriate seed treatment. Second, seed treatment protects seeds from seed rot and seedling blights. Once the seed is planted, the protect coating around of the seed act as a berries against seed borne and soil borne organism. 3. Improve improves germination. Seed treatment improves the germination through the control of surface molds of flora which are not pathogenic but may be infect the seed during moist harvesting and storage condition. 4. Provide protection from storage pest and insect. 5. Control soil insect. Grain agars. Liquid materials can be draped on the seed as they enter a grain agar. By the time seed leaves to the agar, the chemical is spread on the seed. Soils. Seed are spread on the clean dry surface 10 to 15 per centimeter in depth. The proper amount of chemical of diluted with water and sprinkled over the seed. Mixing is done with the salt, turning the seed at least 20 times. Seed coating. A special binder is used to for enhance of chemical due to the seed. It requires advanced seed treatment technology. Carboxymethyl cellulose (CMC) is widely used to as a binder due to ease of availability, low cost of high rate of application. Insect coating. There is no change in the shape of the seeds. Seed planting. This is most sophisticated seed treatment technology resulting in the change of physical shape of seed. It facilitates precision planting and handling of seed. Example, a small seed like carrot. It requires specialized application machineries and the technique is expensive one. Fumigations. It is widely used method for the control of storage insect pest. In this of volatile chemical is used to in an airtight chamber, fumigation chamber, room or warehouse. The main advantage of fumigation it is use of ability to control target pest due to the inherent capability of gas plume of chemicals to reach almost all seed and species. Most commonly used fumigants are aluminum phosphide sulfose in released phosphine gas, ethylene dibromide EDB in released methyl bromide gas. It is important to note that phosphine gas similar specific gravity is air while methyl bromide in 3.5 times heavier than air. Hence, EDV easily occupies the entire space while applied at the top, while aluminum phosphide is applied evenly in the chambers in the chamber. Precautions of to the taken during seed fumigations. Fumigation should be performed at safer place away from population. Protective cloths, masks should be used during fumigation. After treatment, all empty container and other residue should be disposed of properly. All treated seed most of labeled as treated and unfit for consumption. Identification of chemically treated seed. Cloning of seeds. Most seed treatment contain days, and some companies and their own colored brand day to seed treatment. Days serve to purpose. Warning that warning the seed have been treated to prevent unintentional contaminations of food are fed. Feasible means of evaluating the competence of treatment coverage. The days of using to treated formation of dry seed are mixed with fungicide and insecticide treatment. Case of poor chemical treatment, wrong fungicide, use of the impuritated fungicide, old dust, etc. many improve relative ineffective for seed treatment. Inadequate doses, failure to get sufficient chemical on the seed resulting in poor seed treatment. Carelessness, the use of the best available chemical and the latest equipment for the treating seed does not by itself guarantee proper seed treatment. Adequate care is necessary regarding machine adjustment etc to treat seed effectively. Precautions in chemical seed treatment. Treated seeds should be clearly labeled in red color as treated with poison. Do not use to food, feed, oil. Extreming care is required to ensure that be treated seed is never used to for animal or human consumptions. Use correct doses, concentration quantity of chemicals. Seed with high moisture content are very susceptible in injury when treated with some of concentrated liquid product. If seed are to be treated with bacterial cultures also, then first treat with fungicide and then bacterial culture.